point or subtopic of color and composition is the emotional properties of colors. Last class also we discussed many properties of color, mainly three colors: blue, yellow, and red, all three primary colors. And we understood their properties in a lot of detail. Plus, we also did properties of metallic color and green. Today, we will cover other colors, but that is individual properties that we covered. Also, now we'll see what are the properties of color in a group. First group is warm color: yellow, yellow orange, orange, red, red violet. You know, to recognize warm color, you have to see there is some familiar shade, tint, or hue of yellow or red. Anything having an effect of yellow or red is warm color. Warm colors are glowing, friendly, and cheerful, but sometimes they can also indicate caution or danger. Warm color are attention seeking. Anything that strikes to your eyes is attention seeking, and generally warm colors are very saturated hue. Okay, warm colors are generally also used for dangers, because danger signs of dangers need attention. Okay, and we did warm color red in a lot of detail last class. Let's see a composition created by using mainly of warm color, where the warm color is in the main point. Warm colors are advanced and draw attention. Here you can see the orange is in its full saturation. It's in pure hue. Also the shades and tints has been used, but it's still the orange is not losing its hue. It's still very saturated. So it's creating attention. Yeah, it's demanding attention. Plus, you see, there is no outline or edge needed here. There is no very bold outline of trees there. But still, the orange is so saturated, it's coming so much in the foreground that you can recognize it's a bush, it's a tree. You know, this play of saturation for how the color is demanding its attention is characteristic of warm color, and this reduces the need of creating outlines. There is no outline created here of the tree. Remember this. And notice this, that this is because this is the element of design, which is color, and this is the strong characteristic of color. It can also leave geometry behind sometimes. It can stand out individually. So here the color is standing out individually. This was warm color, demanding attention. This is cool color, second group: yellow green, green, blue, blue violet, violet. Main two cool colors are green and blue. If you ever see a tint of green, means a you know composition in which you feel there is green or blue, then it's outcome of cool colors, that is uh, family of green and blue. Let's see a composition. Here is a cool color composition. Now you can see this is soothing to eyes. Here the warm color picture or painting was not very soothing to eye. It was like striking to the eyes. Here you have freedom to roam all around in the painting. But here you were mainly being restricted to look at the saturated portion. So are you noticing the difference between the cool composition is dominating, where you have freedom to roam all around in the painting, and where there is warm composition, warm color composition, you are generally restricted. It's demanding attention to a particular position. Okay. So here you can see a lot of shades and tint of blue, green, and there is white and mixed with some darker shade. So cool colors recede and are usually used in background. Yes, cool colors are generally in background because it is not a attention demanding group. Neutral colors: whites, grays, blacks, browns. Neutral colors are more symbolic rather than emotional. For example, white usually means purity and innocence. Black usually has a bad or evil association. Gray is misty or uncertain, and brown can mean earthy or natural. Now, neutral colors can have different effects on different people. Neutral color people say they don't make you happy or they don't make you sad, but it's not true. Sometimes neutral color also have a very sad and lonely effect on people. Like one neutral color is darker shade of yellow, so that has a very lonely effect on people. They feel like lifeless. There is no certainty. uh, Neutral colors give you uncertainty. Then neutral color, and on a positive note, it appears to be very formal color. It makes you feel very organized, very tidy, and a very good play of monochrome can be done with neutral colors. Now, white is generally considered pure because it reflects everything. White is considered to reflect all the colors, and black is considered to absorb all the colors. Since black, when you wear black clothes, you feel more warm, you feel heated, and heat means anger. That's why generally it's considered evil. And white cools you down because it reflects all the color, does not absorb, then you don't feel heat, and then your mind remains calm. That's why it's considered pure. Gray is misty or uncertain. Yes, uncertain, like I told you, neutral colors, because there is no certainty of being in a good mood or being in a bad mood, being in a heated mind or being in a calm mind. Same goes for the brown. Brown is very earthy or natural, but it can also make you feel very lonely, like you're alone in the land type of thing. And brown can also make you feel in a very warm arms of mother, because it has relation with earth. Here is a composition created of neutral color. You can see there is, it's the geometry also which is helping in this composition. That's why you're seeing innocence here. Warm colors are generally, if you say, a sibling of pastel color. It gives you very innocent, very tidy vibe. The neutral colors and these groups of color, warm and cold, we still see something very different in the market, and that is accented neutral color scheme, in which there is neutrality, there is unity, and still there is a contrast. Unity as in most the colors or you'll see is of neutral tone, but there will be one single thing creating principle of design called contrast. When I'm telling you about colors, I'm simultaneously telling you about principles of design with related to it or it is creating. Please focus on that because question will come according to that. Neutral colors plus an accent color focal point. It defines the focal point. It is the principle of design called emphasis. This is here creating a contrast which is taking our eyes here, that is creating emphasis. So a monotoned background and this a contrast is called accented neutral color scheme. One such painting is this of accented color scheme. Blue is a cool color. This shade of yellow is a, or brown and white is a neutral color. Other than that, you will in the background see the cool color or neutral color only. This orange is warm color. So this is accented color. All the focus is going on this warm color. Okay, cool color are also colors that don't demand attention. Similarly, exactly like neutral colors. Hence, cool and neutral color are playing in the background in unity, and warm color is demanding attention, focusing itself or forcing itself on the foreground.